One of the coolest things about Haiti, or Hispaniola, the island of Hispaniola, are the mountains. Being a Florida boy, we don't get a lot of mountains, but just being able to see them through the clouds, it almost looks like they're like just floating up there. It is just so majestic.
Good morning. Today is day 2, I think, of our trek from Vache over to our first stop in the Dominican Republic, which in English is translated to Bay of Eagles. It's been a very uneventful, thank goodness, journey so far. It's been a lot of light winds, so we've kind of trekked all the way out into the Caribbean Sea to try to catch wind. Other than bioluminescence visiting at night, that's a bit about it, so that's good. We've got a heave-to going on right now, and the reason we like doing heave-tos is that we can get Oona fed, she can go to the bathroom, and we can actually cook a proper breakfast, because sometimes morale just needs a good breakfast and some coffee. Yes.
Well, one eventful thing did happen last night. I was at the helm, Brandy was down below sleeping, and all of a sudden, something goes whizzing by my head. And I shout out to Brandy, I said, what was that? Or is that what I said?
Yeah.
I said, what was that? Because I thought she threw something at me. Well, a few seconds later, I hear this flapping around, and this little flying fish had landed in one of our buckets in the cockpit. So we released him, although I thought about using him for some bait this morning, but he will live to see another day. So you guys might notice all of the hair that's trying to happen.
Beau does have hair, but we've just been so busy that you just can't get to it. We literally have been either helming or sleeping this entire journey.
Yeah, and in Vache we didn't stay very long because we were just there to drop off all the donations that all the beautiful people in Georgetown gave us.
We really thought it was just going to be a short stop, and that's all we needed it to be. You know, in hindsight, we're really sad that we had only planned so many days for there, because we would have loved to gone off and explored more of the land.
So we got to get to Puerto Rico. Mm-hmm. There we need to get a bunch of stuff like sails and, you know, more equipment, because we are breaking all of ours.
This has been the longest treks, so I mean, it took us 4.5 days to get to Vache. It's going to take us maybe 3 days to get to this place, and every single one from here on out is going to be just as long. So we're not going to be spending a lot of time in the places that we want to visit, so we're going to have to come back up the south coast. We really definitely want to go back to Vache. So we're hoping to hit the highlights and come back and get more in, but we've got to get south before the hurricane season hits.
Yeah, we plan on doing only a few ports in the Dominican Republic, so 3 max.
We need groceries.
We do need to reprovision, and we need water.
Yeah.
We left with like little over 20 gallons.
Oh yeah, the guys got us some. Yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta find out where we can get water.
We could be hugging the coast and trying to catch the katabatic winds, but there's just not anything strong enough. So we've been needing to go all the way out to the sea to catch even stronger winds, and we're just trying to stay on the edge so we don't go too far out. So we've been kind of tacking just as we get wind and staying close enough, but because we can still see land.
We're still easting, so it takes a while.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the sea state is very calm. Like, the waves average probably 2-3 feet. Mm-hmm. Not very big. Occasionally we'll get higher seas when the winds pick up, but it's been real nice. We've actually heard horror stories about people easting and just the sea state being ridiculous. Yeah. So we're grateful for that.
We're definitely grateful for the small waves, the non-activity. But watching all the bioluminescence at night, it's been really, really cool.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if we mentioned in the last video that we did that there are these, it looks as though they're probably jellyfish or maybe squid, or got to do some research on it, but they're lighting up in big pods.
Well, we're gonna get back to eating. We made it, guys.
We are busted up from the floor up.
We are exhausted.
We are exhausted, to say the least. We haven't been able to balance the boat while sailing in the lighter winds, the stronger winds, period.
It's probably because we're using our backup mainsail, and it's not cut for our boat, so it's a little more difficult to get balanced.
But we made it. We rolled up in here at 5 o'clock this morning.
We crashed, like literally, we're like, let's just throw the anchor and get into bed.
This wasn't actually our first stop that we were going to come to. We were actually going to Bay of Eagles, which is just south of where we're, north?
No, south.
Just south of where we're at now. But the tack that we were on, we were just like, let's just go there. It's the city of Pedernales. We had to look that up because we don't know. Beau says you have to roll your R's, but he can't roll his R's. Pedernales. There's a city right here, which we were hoping to be able to get off and do some grocery shopping because we're about down to 3 cans of mackerel, and that's it.
Some sauerkraut.
And some sauerkraut. We are hoping to go around the island and go to Barahona probably tonight because we were visited this morning at bright and early, 10 o'clock. We
were
woke
like,
up.
What's going on?
Yeah, we heard them coming. We knew they were going to be coming pretty much here in Dominican Republic, regardless of where you're at. They're going to come and check on you. Here you don't have to check in, but we will be checking in Barahona.
Yeah, you can't check in here, but they do come by and just want to make sure that, you know,
we're not drug smugglers.
Well, they wanted to take our drugs if we had any. No, I'm just kidding. But we used them all on the way over.
Yeah, so, see, Tom, what are you talking?
Just kidding. Yeah, they just want to check for drugs and guns and make sure we're entering the country.
Their version of checking was, you guys don't have any of that stuff, right? So we
they
said
just
no.
asked us.
But
we're honest people.
One of the highlights of our trip over, though, was that we got to see dolphins. I was down below and Beau says, there's dolphins out here, come see them. They were so little and had the littlest tails. And they didn't stay very long, but I was very happy to see them. Because I was thinking earlier that day, I'm like, man, we haven't seen dolphins in forever. I'm very sad about it. But they came to visit, to say hi. So now we're just gonna throw the Q flag and get some editing done, get some sewing done and cleaning done, and then we'll be out of here.
It is crazy calm.